I guess I'll go live then share the video because it's not like StreamYard.
Nope.
Hey, people.
Party people.
Party people.
You won't get funky.
Hit the
And
like, hit the like, hit the like.
you won't get funky.
I'm gonna wait for y'all to get in the room before we start. Cause y'all somewhere. Cause I seen y'all post. Don't know where y'all at though.
How's the sound? Are we good? Any echoes?
We good. We are good. Hey, hey, Shelly. Welcome. Hey, Martini. Hey, y'all. Come on in. We're going to let a few people come in and then we're going to do our intro song before we start.
Yes.
So, y'all come on in here.
Share it with your friends.
Hey,
Share it with your
Genevieve. Hey, Genevieve.
It's Genevieve. Share it with all your people, y'all.
Share
Share.
this out. Share this out. This is a major night right now.
Oh, yes, indeedy.
This
Yes.
is this the major. Hey, Miss Anita.
Be more Lottie. Got more head than she got body.
Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Y'all gotta ignore her. She's
It's
not.
Friday, y'all. It's all up in your wax time.
Have a keynote speaker reveal.
Woo, woo. Okay, we got 9. We're gonna start when we get about 15. Y'all go out the room, tell them people to come on.
Yep, if they still in Instagram land, come on and bring them. If anybody in my cohort is in here, I need y'all to go into the group and tell them come on in here.
Martini's in here.
All
Yeah.
of the cohorts, send this into the cohort chat, y'all. Is the link in there already? Put this into the cohort chat. The alumni.
Oh yeah, we do need to share it. I forgot. Share it in the chat. Share it in the chat. Boom, boom.
Oh,
Share it in the chat. Share it in the chat. Boom, boom. We will start the intro song when we get up to. It's
15.
going. It's getting up. It's getting up there. Come on. Come on. Come on.
I'm trying to look at my screen sideways. Let me put it over here somewhere.
Yeah,
Right.
come on in here.
Come on, come on. Oh, oh, oh.
Put your name in here as you enter so we know who's in the room. Say hello. Let me that's one thing I forgot to do is let the people know we are.
I'm posting, sis.
Oh, you doing it? Okay.
Hey, everyone.
And then we will start
Hey,
the intro.
Justin.
Hey, Justin.
Hey, Martini. Hey, Miss Anita. Hey, Genevieve. Hey, Shelly.
Y'all.
Hey,
Hey,
Indigo.
Indigo Sense. Thank you for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you will definitely hear more info tonight because I know you want to get you a ticket. All right, y'all, share this out. Share this out so we can start. I think I've seen I don't know where people were saying hello on another post, but let them know we're over here.
It may have been another live.
I think it was an old one.
Okay, they may have been set up in the old one, yeah. All right, let's get it. Let's go.
All right, we are gonna get ready and start the intro. Let me let me share and let everybody know we are live.
Hey, Miss Lois.
Hey, Lois.
Oh,
I
somebody,
shared the.
Chantel, can you approve the message from Martini? She put it
It
in the
needs
Facebook group.
approval.
Yeah, in the Facebook group.
Oh, in the Facebook group.
Is she posting this live?
Yes.
Posted it in the
In
live.
Facebook?
I did.
Let me see, because you got a.
Why can't I find the? Okay, there it is. Oh, there it is. All right, I just approved it.
Your message is approved.
You,
All right, we are getting ready. Let me go and share my screen so we can get the intro music going. Oh, you know what?
Sound.
Bingo.
Bring, bang,
Y'all ain't gonna be here. Okay,
bang.
well, let's do this again. All right.
Welcome to All Up in Your Wax. Big boss moves, yeah, we lit like that. Hey, what's up, what's good? Black candle makers in the building, understood. I be pouring up, stacking up, so clean. CEO status, yeah, I'm building a team. Ain't no handouts, we work for this. Entrepreneur life, got the world convinced. Yeah. Candle game strong, we apply that heat. Late nights, early flights, yeah, I barely sleep. Talk money, talk business, talk legacy. Black owned, black built, yeah, that's royalty. All up in your wax, we run it, we run it. Stacks on stacks, yeah, the hustle, 100. Ain't just wax, it's a brand, it's a lifestyle. Big flex, boss move, watch us wild out. Every cent I drop, got them hooked, no doubt. Loyalty strong, they keep selling me out. Turn the vision to reality, no hand in hand. Put respect on the grind, I'm the plug, not the middleman. Candle game strong, we apply that heat. Late nights, early flights, yeah, I barely sleep. Talk money, talk business, talk legacy. Black owned, black built, yeah, that's royalty. All up in your wax, we run it, we run it. Stacks on stacks, yeah, the hustle, 100. Ain't just wax, it's a brand, it's a lifestyle. Big flex, boss move, watch us wild out. Who the best? We the best. Talk that talk, we ahead of the rest. Hey, we the fire, we the glow. Turn up the heat, let the whole world know. Yeah, we lit like that.
All right. Did y'all even see my video?
Yo, the video did not move.
It didn't move?
Nope. It was only on your candle page, your candle girl.
But they said they could hear the song.
No, the song played.
Oh, but the video didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that a blimp?
Ain't that bad a blue?
Ain't that bottle blimp? Okay. Oh
Hey,
well.
I like the song. Thank you.
It had a video to it. Y'all just didn't get to see it. All right. We will start with Taylor.
everybody. So here we have our church announcement. So we are doing a review of the Bcmc University class schedule for April 2025. So on April 5th, we had the
Someone said do it again. They said play the video again. We'll play it after Chantel's segment. We'll do it again.
After Chantel's church announcement.
So on April 5th, we had the fantabulous Coach Nikki Davis from Bubble Babes, Prompt to Profit, a marketing guide, which was amazing because everything Nikki does is amazing. She's so creative.
Absolutely.
She's the best. On April 12th, which was last Saturday, we had the amazing, the fantabulous, I'm still in this from Nikki, the HBIC. The CEO.
Let's see what she called you tonight.
Julia.
Y'all.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna bring up the past. So she did Google. She did a Google Drive series, "Chaos to Clarity: Organizing Business Files." Now we all know Jules is the organization queen. We all try to be like her. We all try to emulate her when it comes to organization. And one day we're all gonna be able to attain that level of success. But for now, we're taking we're taking steps. We're taking baby steps. We're taking meaningful steps into organizing our space, organizing our files, just being better and doing better so that we can think clearer and move better. When you're organized, you can move better. All right. So March 19th, which is tomorrow, we will have Coach Mika Diamond on, and she will be speaking on mastering the art of branding. And I know a lot of us are working on whether it's upgrading your brand, whether it's trying to figure out what your brand is. I trust that this will be a great class for us tomorrow. We'll all be able to learn something. And then on April, I was going to say March, April 26th, own your name, own your brand, trademarking tips with Coach Khadija from KCM Law Office. And we all know that if you own a business, you definitely, one of the first things you should do is get it trademarked, get your name trademarked so nobody can come and take your stuff, because that is a thing. You can think you're the only person that has a name and somebody else may have it. Here you are running your business, minding your business, and somebody comes and says, hey, you got to stop selling under this name because it belongs to somebody else, and running, and they clocked you. Yeah. I don't think it's the word clock, but they clocked you. And they said, now give me all my stuff. So anyway.
Yeah, and she said that she's actually going to go through a lot of great topics. I met with her. So, when people get into situations where they do see somebody with their name, what do you do? Who do you contact? If you have a lawyer, what do you do? If you don't have a lawyer, what do you do? It's trademarked, but somebody's using your name. She's going to go through all of those scenarios. So make sure y'all tune in.
And if you are not a part of the university, this is an amazing time to do so. It's never too late because we have a lot of amazing things that happen in the university, a lot of knowledge, a lot of people who have their experts in their field, and they come and they teach us how to be experts in what we do. So it's definitely worth it. So where's that?
And I'm going to put the link in the chat for the university.
Yes. And also, Coach Jules, thank you for your patience with the recordings. You are receiving notifications as they are available. So keep that in mind. Coach Jules is a very busy woman.
And I got new software, so I was testing it out, and I do like it. I had a trial. So now I'm starting to shoot out the recordings now. So,
yes. So you're going to get the notifications when the classes are available. And I already told you, if you'd like to join the Bcmc University, this is the perfect time to do so. All right. The Bcmc University cohort applications for fall 2025 will open next week. So if you're interested or know someone who's interested, please pass this information along. Let me tell you, we're on this is cohort 3. We are going to cohort 4, and it doesn't even feel like that. But let me tell you, it has been one heck of a ride. And as a coach, I didn't realize the impact that we have on other entrepreneurs, whether they're just starting. I mean, just being able to, and I think it's a thing to be recognized that when you're trying to coach people who are coming from all different phases of entrepreneurship, it's not always easy for them, and it's not always easy to be able to mesh all those different learning styles together. So I think it's a lot to be said for coaching in the Bcmc cohort, which I love, and I know Coach Nikki and Coach Jules love it as well. So if you know someone who is interested in being a part of this cohort, they've been talking about it, or somebody, hey, I know they're on their grind, they trying to get it done, they can use a little help. Send them our way. We love to have them there because it is our passion to see other.
Send them my way. Shorty, swing my way. Feels so good to me.
The cohort is a must, and it is. And just like I said, it's really helped me grow as a coach. And I know I've seen the growth, not just about the coaches, it's also about the students, and seeing the growth of the cohort members that have graduated and seeing how they've just taken off because of the cohort and just really
Yeah.
taking it seriously. And I'll say this too, don't apply to the cohort if you don't plan on being serious. If you want to wear this as a badge of honor, oh, just say I was in the cohort. Please don't do that. I'm being honest. Y'all know I don't
That
really
part. That part. So real.
join the cohort just to say that you were in it because you're not doing yourself any favors and definitely not, you're wasting our time. And so I don't mean to come off like that, but it has to be said because I don't want anyone to come into it thinking it's a joke because it's not. We're very serious about this. We're very serious about your walk as an entrepreneur and you being better as an entrepreneur. Not this is not a game. So
Yeah. You see what Tony said? Y'all want to know if you're ready for the cohort? DM me. I'll do a pre-interview to the interview.
Be a mess.
A mess. Hey, yes, a mess.
Listen, because this is not, I'm very serious, y'all. Like this is not
hmm
going through this. This is a lot of work goes into this. And
Baby.
I see people that have taken this seriously and have, just soared. And then I see that everyone doesn't always take it that way. It's just like, what was the purpose of you taking time out of your life that you could never get back to be in this and then not take full advantage of it. So that's enough of my spiel. So
And pay
No,
your,
that was real.
I said, and pay your money not to take it
yeah,
serious. Like, what are you
Yeah.
doing?
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. You're hiring money that and then to get in and not take it seriously. I just don't get it. But everybody, it's not for me to get because I understand it's not,
hmm
but
But I love what you said, sis. That was on point because you don't want to get into a 5 month program like this. This program is intensive. It's not, and we keep saying that it's not like a, oh, do what you want. Oh, turn it in. Like we're serious when like this is I keep telling me it's like a college course.
Mhm.
Like because you have to be able to be, have great time management. You got to be able to pick up and go. You got to be able to, be open to feedback. Like we're preparing you for things that we're also leading you into, right? There's going to be another pitch competition coming up for the cohort, right? And we're, we of course we open it up to all cohort, but we're doing pitch competitions, and I've already spoken to Chandra with Candle Pouring. This is going to be an ongoing thing, and so what we're preparing you for is to be in places and spaces, and not only that, how to grow. Like I'm just like Alicia, she was in the first cohort, now she has it's like a store, right, like an open space or in
And she was
Chicago.
accepted in another cohort that gave her this.
And so like things are happening with people. Even, and I must say, we just posted a post, right? We had one of our members, she's in, where's Sierra, Rhode Island? I mean, she's constantly shouting out BCMC as helping her get to where she's at, where she has her own space. And so these are the things we like to hear because we're trying to prepare people for that. So the cohort is not a joke. And Coach Chantel is so serious.
And I like that you said that too, because we are trying to prepare you for opportunities because
Mm-hmm.
a lot of times what I've learned when I first started, people will say, yeah, you need to be going into stores. You need to be asking people how you, but you don't always know how to do it or what you should be saying or
Mm-hmm.
the pitch. I was just told, go and make sure you're just going there. Go in there and tell them that you want to. And it's like, looking back on, I'm like, I wish I would have had a cohort like this because I would have known how to better prepare for it. So I definitely will say that if you are looking to be in stores, if you're looking to, really broaden your horizons as far as going beyond just selling online or selling at, whatever it is, we definitely prepare you for that. So again, unless you're serious, and if you don't even feel like you're ready, go start with the BCMC University and then
Mm-hmm.
say,
Yep.
okay, I feel like I'm ready. I want to do the cohort. So we don't want to make anyone feel like you can't do it. But I would say if you feel like I'm not really ready, start with the BCMC University and then do the cohort. But if you know you're ready and you're ready to get
Mm-hmm.
cracking, just sign up for the cohort.
Let's get it
Mhm.
crack-a-lacking.
Practice
All
and
right.
get it
So
built up.
I will show the video before. I know, Chantel, you're going to talk about let me show the video real quick since
Oh, yeah. I forgot you guys.
there's been a special request, so we
want to see that.
so we're gonna show the intro video. Especially a lot of people have joined, so let's go ahead and show the intro video. We did a couple of announcements. Please let me know if y'all see it, because I'm Shane. I was Shane. Is it showing?
You can see it. It just hopefully it'll yeah.
Oh, y'all could see it last time. It just wasn't playing.
Didn't go all the way through.
Like it just stopped stuck in one. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, let me know.
Welcome to All Up in Your Wax. Big boss moves, yeah, we lit like that. Hey, what's up, what's good? Black candle makers in the building, understood. I be pouring up, stacking up, so clean. CEO status, yeah, I'm building a team. Ain't no handouts, we work for this. Entrepreneur life, got the world convinced. Yeah. Candle game strong, we apply that heat. Late nights, early flights, yeah, I barely sleep. Talk money, talk business, talk legacy. Black owned, black built, yeah, that's royalty. All up in your wax, we run it, we run it. Stacks on stacks, yeah, the hustle, 100. Ain't just wax, it's a brand, it's a lifestyle. Big flex, boss move, watch us wild out. Every cent I drop, got them hooked, no doubt. Loyalty strong, they keep selling me out. Turn the vision to reality, no hand in hand. Put respect on the grind, I'm the plug, not the middleman. Candle game strong, we apply that heat. Late nights, early flights, yeah, I barely sleep. Talk money, talk business, talk legacy. Black owned, black built, yeah, that's royalty. All up in your wax, we run it, we run it. Stacks on stacks, yeah, the hustle, 100. Ain't just wax, it's a brand, it's a lifestyle. Big flex, boss move, watch us wild out. Who the best? We the best. Talk that talk, we ahead of the rest. Hey, we the fire, we the glow. Turn up the heat, let the whole world know. Yeah, we lit like that.
Good.
All
That video.
right. Okay, so all right. We
All
still
right.
have another one with Chantel, another church announcement.
Our announcement. Okay, so reminder, our spring 2025 cohort Fearless 15 are set to graduate May 2025. Graduation ceremony details will be coming soon. I'm very, 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 very proud of this cohort. Very
Yes.
proud of my very own semi cohort, which is the Scent Syndicate. I love them dearly. I am so grateful for them. We have our we are a sisterhood. We're all, brothers and sisters in the cohort, but the Scent Syndicate does have a special place in my heart. And I think each one of us as coaches, we have our groups have a special place in our heart, and we all think our cohort's the best. So
Yeah, the Secret Set Society, baby.
yes,
Yeah, honey.
there's healthy competition. So we say it all the time. We always be like, my group is, my group's the best, and I know my group's the best, and it's all love. So, but then also, second annual CandleCon in Philly will take place Sunday, May 4th.
Philly.
Philly, where I am from. Philly.
Last year we went, it was a blast, and Jules put us on the new music.
I put y'all on that Philly anthem. They ain't know nothing about it.
None of us know it. Eastside.
You don't know this part? We was like,
Sean was like, I don't know that one. I've never heard of that. B-side. It was on the B-side, but apparently Jules been on.
I've been on, that my rap life, and I just,
she was
I
like,
was almost on that song. That's how I knew about it. But I was like, I'm not from Philly, so I can't really get on this. But thank y'all for inviting me.
can't rap. Gotcha.
That's right.
y'all hear this? So back to CandleCon. We have so last year, before I go into the next part, last year we went and we had a great time. It was the first of which I believe is inaugural CandleCon, and I will say that Mika Johnson does an amazing job with CandleCon. We won't Jules and I won't be in attendance. We will be in Reno for a conference, so or else we'd be there. And so it's but we may not be there, but we do have a special person who will be there. Coach Nikki will be in the building, y'all. And guess what she'll be doing? She'll be having a live cocktail bar.
Hey.
Imagine what that's going to look like. I already told her, I said, I already know what's going to happen. But I'm excited for her because not too many people do this kind of thing where they're having live cocktail bars. I haven't seen it. Now I've seen other things, but I just haven't seen what Nikki's doing at something like CandleCon or even like a live event, like in a physical space where
making it live. Yeah, it's gonna be dope.
Having it full time, which I think is going to be amazing. Because I would go, I would do it. I would like, yeah, I want to make my own scrub right on the spot. They get to take it home with them too.
Yeah.
Listen, so yeah, we are very excited for our very own, and we also have other people who are in the community who will be there. We have Metami, we have Miss Anita. I also
Emilio is gonna be there.
Yep. So we have some heavy hitters who are going to be at CandleCon. So please, if you are in the Philly area, East Coast, support if you can. We will be supporting, of course, from afar. We'll have our phones on, trying to get some live footage somewhere. Yep. Y'all got to go live so we can see it. So yeah, that's we're excited.
Yes. So listen, y'all. Remember, if you shop with Makesy, use your code. You have a code is BCMC10 for 10% off your order. And Jules was saying it was stackable. So when they had that 30% off, you added that 40% off. So all of this adds up, especially, everybody's fearful about these tariffs and, things like that. And you know me, I'm like, just pivot. Nikki, it ain't that easy. It kind of is. Just figure out another way. But make sure you utilize all of your discounts and things like that. So it includes sale products. We will be offering live candle making classes under our BCMC and Makesy kits. Y'all remember the kits that Jules created for candle makers. So y'all, if you didn't get one of those, make sure you get one of those. But we'll be having live candle making classes starting late May, early June. We also now have a partnership with two Auto Tool wax melters. Now, I love that wax melter.
Oh my God! Oh my!
That's the one I was doing with my life without one.
I made every year with my staff, with my team at work, we do a candle making thing, and so I used it. I was like, let me test it out. So I brought it. That thing melted 10 pounds of wax in 15 minutes.
Quick. Yep.
Kid you not. I was like, because I kept going back. I was like, let me go back. I was like, oh my God, I need to stir because they put a little spoon. By the time I went back to go see, it was 15 minutes later. It was already melted.
Yeah.
10 pounds. I was like, whoa, this is amazing. So, oh yeah, that melter. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Let's see.
Yes, I absolutely love my melter. And you get an automatic 5% off discount when you use this link. So if you want one, if you're thinking about it, if you're on the fence, go on ahead and get you one. Because like I said, I absolutely love it. I use it to melt my butters. And I think it's amazing. And what makes it so easy, because usually what I used to do is I melt it down, then I would have to strain it, and then I would have to do a lot of things in order for me to, get my shea butter to where I need it. But what I do is I melt my shea butter in the wax melter. I cover my container with the cheesecloth, and it does everything. So all I have to do is just remove it from there and then let it cool. Like it's so easy. So
yeah.
easy.
Those melters they're great. I'm not even gonna front. They it was great. I was like, oh wow, this is amazing. So great melter, great melter. So check them out. They have different sizes, different colors. So check it out. Click on that link. You have to use that link because that's directly for our Black Candlemakers Club code discount. So yeah, yeah.
And get your 5%. You get your 5%.
5% off. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. All right. So y'all, did you get your tickets yet? If you got your tickets, put a 1 in the chat if you got your tickets. Let me tell y'all, we were talking about it this morning. You want to make sure that you get your tickets. We already told you that Shan is the ambassador, and Shan is going to be doing a masterclass. Cost of the ticket, easy. Matter of fact, that's about 4 tickets. She's doing a masterclass, okay? And it's going to be, if that's what you got in the beginning, imagine what the rest of the convention is going to be like. It is going to be so amazing. So if you have not gotten your Houston convention tickets, you may want to go on ahead, and remember, we got the buy now, pay later options. So if you like, Nikki, we ain't got it right now, or sis Jules, we ain't got it right now, use your Afterpay. We got all of the buy now, pay later platforms. So make sure that you get your ticket. Let me see. BCMC Houston Convention tickets are available for the H-Town Showdown. Now, the ticket sales end in August, or when the tickets sell out. Remember, we are not adding any more tickets to the queue. We have our set amount, and that's it. We're not adding anything else. On Thursday, September 25th, we're going to have Howdy Y'all reception, and we're going to have our Men and Candles segment. How many of y'all checked that out before? That was one of our very popular segments. So y'all we going to have that live. So make sure y'all there for the Men and Candles. Well, not make sure you're there. You're going to be there if you at the convention. But the Men and Candles segment is going to be amazing. And we'll have a major keynote speaking, and we'll have even more. And if y'all know Jules, you know that she's always doing something. There's always going to be some extra special something. It may mean extra work for us, but y'all gonna love it. Y'all will love it. We'll have extra work, but that's neither here nor there. It's going to be dope. It's going to be a good time. Okay. Friday, September 26th, we're going to have our rodeo roundup. So we're going to have a field trip to CEO Shan's, and we're going to have some lunch, and then we're going to have an amazing game night. It's going to be a freaking movies for real. It's going
I
to
am
be
so excited about game night. That is like, I just cannot wait for game night.
yes. And so
Because it's a whole game show production, y'all.
yes,
It's
game
not
show.
it's not us sitting at the tables playing dominoes and cards. That is not going to be game night. We are going to have a whole game show production going on.
Production, keyword, production. And we will also have, keyword is production. This is Jules. We in
Yep.
Jules City. We will also have food trucks, and we will be visiting Black Flocks Candle Studio. So that's going to be exciting. I'm super excited, just to support, and just to just be there, be able to bring all of our community into her shop, and just support and just love on each other. I absolutely love
Yes.
that. So we'll be doing that on Friday. On Saturday, September 27th, we have major, in caps, major industry leaders, speaker sessions, and our 3rd annual Candle Ball, and our inaugural Bcmc Awards. So if you have not yet nominated yourself, you have to be a member of BCMC University first, but nominate yourself. There's 6 categories. Nominate yourself for the category that fits, and we're going to have our awards. It's going to be like a real deal Holyfield kind of thing, okay?
Come on, real deal Holyfield.
Real deal Holyfield. All right, on Sunday, September 28th, we have our farewell brunch, and we're also going to have another major, this whole weekend is major, okay? We're going to have a major pitch competition. So y'all make sure that if you want to be in this competition, there's amazing prizes. You want to be in this pitch competition, that you start preparing yourself now. You better start saying your pitch.
Just the judges alone for this pitch competition is going to blow you now. And what they are offering for you, this is a chance of a lifetime.
Chance of a lifetime. You better say your pitch in your sleep. You better wake up saying it. Y'all better think so you remember. No, just I'm telling you, get ready, get ready, get ready. You always say you want opportunities, you want things to happen, you want to be in the room. This is the time.
Yeah.
And I put the link to the tickets in the chat. So that is the link to the tickets. There's like Coach Nikki said. Well, she's getting ready to tell about the packages, so they're all in that link.
Yes. So this is how the pricing goes for the jewels package. It's $11.50, and it includes the hotel stay, 3 nights, and shuttle to events. So that's kind of like the everything, right?
All inclusive.
All
Mm-hmm.
inclusive. Then we have the Cowboy Carter package, which is $675. This does not include the hotel stay, and it does it include the shuttles?
No,
Okay.
not right now.
Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this does not include the shuttles either. And then lastly, we have the Stallion package, which is $550. And this does not include the field trip to CEO Shan Simply Sense Candle Company storefront. Why got all of that in? Does not include the trip to the store with lunch and the hotel accommodations, nor Sunday brunch or the shuttle service.
Mm-hmm.
We will also be adding on a VIP package. So if you have your ticket and you are interested in, oh my gosh, in the VIP, you want to make sure you stay tuned for that. So of course we have the buy now, pay later options. We have Klarna, Afterpay, and the firm, and we have prizes. We're gonna have numerous business cash infusions,
Mm-hmm.
Candleporium shelf placement, a pitch competition, and the winner will have placement at a very well-known establishment. This is the first time for us, and we're going to have very, 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 very well-known judges. So
Yes.
this we already said the convention was going to be bigger. Every single time we do our conferences, it's always
Mm-hmm.
bigger and better. And every time we do it, we're surprised at ourselves, like just how God blesses us with everything and how it all comes together. Like it all really just unfolds magically for us.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
this is no different.
Yeah. And there's a question about how you sign up for the pitch. So we'll send out more information. However, for the pitch competition, remember you will have to make sure you have either the Jules package or the Cowboy Carter package. And information will go out soon about the pitch competition because we're going to be doing so let me just say this. Everyone's not going to be able to be in the pitch competition. We're going to be selecting 10 people. But in order to apply, you are going to have to audition for the pitch competition, right? Because, y'all, this is a super major competition and the prize is so grand that we want to make sure we have 10 of the best people in front of the judges. Okay. And so more info, just like Sean said, will be provided on the auditions. And so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All
And
right, all
don't
right.
choke. This is not the time to choke. This is not the time for you to play small. We already know you're playing small does not serve the world. It is not time for you to play small. It's time for you to pop your ish and get up here and take your rightful place. If you think you deserve it, it's time for you to take your place and get your stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. There's another question. Is there any discount codes for Uber or Lyft for airport transportation to and from? No, we do not right now, Shelly, have any discount codes for Uber or Lyft. No. So the transportation to the airport and back. So the airport is about 12 miles from where you'll be at. So it's not you're not gonna be in the Uber long. So I hope that answered your question.
Tony says she already got her hand raised in advance.
You're welcome, Shelley. All right. So I do want to talk a little bit about the awards. And so we said earlier that information did go out. So what I want to do is go through the categories because I know I've been getting questions in my DMs. Don't be nervous. So, what you're going to do again, this is the inaugural BCMC Awards at the third annual Candle Ball. This is happening during the convention. So, nomination emails went out last Sunday, and you also got a reminder this week if you're a part of the university. Again, remember, this is your moment to shine. You are a proud university student. This is your opportunity to nominate yourself for one or more award categories that recognize excellence, creativity, growth, and impact within our community. And so I'm going to go through the categories. Deadline to submit nominations is April 30th. If you feel like you should be nominated in the category, you will fill out the form and fill out the information under that category. If you feel like someone else you know fits in that category, you can also add their name on there as well. So it's all on that document or on the form. And then remember, just like Coach Nikki said, only active BCMC University students are eligible to nominate as well as vote. So again, and your student account must be active now through December 2025, right? So don't join the university and be like, "Ooh, I'm gonna join just to get in, and then I'm gonna drop out
I'm
3 months
gonna join and
later."
nominate myself.
Right? Yeah. No, that's not how it works. You have to be a student through the whole thing. All right. So make sure you complete all the required fields, share why you should be recognized, all of those questions, just answer them. And that's where we'll get our ballots together. And then after that, we'll put the voting ballots together and we'll send that out for all of the university students to vote. And then we'll let you know who is nominated for what category. And we're going to go from there. So let's get into the 5 categories. Now there are going to be 6 awards, but you'll only nominate yourself if you want to be nominated within 5. First one is original concept and design category. So this is like celebrating innovation, creativity, and product aesthetics. So this award honors a member whose brand features an original or visually striking concept. Say you have a candle line that is musically inspired, right? Things like that, right? And we know a lot of people in the university that do have candles like that, right? Or any product. It could be your vessel design. If you create your own vessels, we have people that have their concrete vessels, right? We have all of that. If your product packaging is amazing, all of that. If your product stands out, anything, you can nominate yourself there. Next one is your Rising Star Rookie of the Year category. So this is recognizing new makers making major moves in any of the products. So this award is for a BCMC University student in business for less than 2 years who has made a powerful entrance into the handcrafted industry, right? And so all the questions will be there for you to answer on that ballot. Next is the philanthropic impact category. So, honoring those who pour back into their communities. So, we're recognizing anyone whose brand or business is grounding and giving back, whether it's through fundraising, charitable collaborations, community outreach, mentorship initiatives. All of that, this is for you. So we have a lot of people that create things and they're giving back to the community. And so we want to know about that and we want to highlight you. Um, Next one is milestone maker category. So this is highlighting a game-changing achievement. So this is an award for anyone who's hit a major business milestone within the last year, whether you've launched your first product line, you secured a wholesale contract, maybe you've opened a storefront or you hit a sales goal or you rebranded successfully or any of those things. That's what you would be a part of. And then the last one is your Ambassador of the Year category. So this is we're celebrating those that are loyal. They demonstrate leadership, community spirit. So any university student who is consistently showing up, supporting others, shares resources, represents the spirit of BCMC, um, they're not only building their brand, but they're uplifting the entire community. They're praising people. They're sharing out our resources, all of that. So again, check your email, get on that ballot, nominate yourself. And if you don't think you should be in that category, nominate someone else. It's all good. But get it done. It's due at the end of the month. All right. All right. Any questions about the awards? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Let me know. Let me know in the chat. All right. So before we get into our live sales segment, and then also while we have our live sales segment, I will put a link to a raffle because we are going to give away 3 things. But before we get to that, we have to reveal our keynote.
Mhm.
We have to reveal our keynote. So I have a video that I will be showing. And first, okay, this week you've had 4. Wait, somebody has a question. Hold on. Can more than one person be nominated on a ballot for a category for a specific category? You mean total or you mean for your ballot? So when you get your ballot, you're nominating either yourself or one other person. But at the end, we're gonna have more than one person in the category for the final votes. Did I answer your question, Sheriff? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. All right, are we ready?
Ready?
Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? All right. So
Y'all
what I'm
ready?
gonna do,
Y'all ready? Y'all ain't excited enough.
matter of fact, let me get the video ready while we're
Y'all
figuring
put
out
ready in the
together.
chat.
Yeah,
Y'all
because
put ready in
ain't
the
nobody
chat.
saying nothing.
Put ready in the chat. Are you nominating yourself for any of these awards? What we doing here?
You
What we
sure?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So, all right, I've got it. Yeah, we should be nominating ourselves because and another thing, you can nominate yourself for more than one category. So, yes. So, what I'm going to do in this video, I'm going to show you the 4 clues that have been dropped. So, the 4 clues are going to show first. But before I start the video, I just want people to put in the chat who they think it is before we even start showing anything, because this is going to be a continuous video. You're going to see the 4 clues that we've shown. Then, boom, the reveal is going to happen. So put in the chat right now who you think, based off the clues we've dropped this week, who you think the next keynote is. Put it in the chat.
The first keynote.
Yeah, the first, because our ambassador is Shan. So
Mhm.
yeah. So we've got Kamika Smith,
Come on, Kamika.
Kamika Kamika Smith. That is from Miss Anita. Anyone else? No votes?
Not votes. Guesses.
I mean, no guesses, no votes. No guesses. I'm still in ballot land. Um Tasha K said no clue.
Sugar.
We waiting. Lois said no clue.
I love the no clue people because this is gonna be y'all get some
Did
blow.
y'all watch the clues? Not Michelle Obama.
Come on, Metame.
Child. Hey Teresa. No clue. Okay.
All right,
Uh,
no clue, y'all.
Aja. Aja. How you say that? Aji Gardner?
You know what?
I don't know how to say that name, but
Jazzy.
okay.
A Jazzy.
If it's Michelle Obama, I'm gonna fall out.
Ooh. And
Okay, we
black
have a Candace Holyfield. Okay. Lois, I did watch the clues. Okay, Lois, okay. We have another Candace
have two
Holyfield.
Candace.
Okay, okay.
All right.
I'm
No.
guessing no, Jules. To what?
A Jazzy.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know how to say the name.
Yeah.
That's what Shelly's like. I'm guessing no, since she ain't know how to say the name.
That was kind of a giveaway.
I'm trying to look down here to see what y'all are saying. And move it up here.
Okay.
Crazy.
Anyone else?
Oh,
Tiffany
Tiffany
Haddish.
Haddish.
She ready.
She
She
ready.
ready. She ready.
Tiffany Haddish,
Great
Candace
guesses.
Holyfield, Ajazi Gardner, Michelle Obama twice,
Okay. That's it. No more
Amika
votes.
Smith.
No more guesses.
Those are the guesses that we have in the chat so
Oh
far.
yeah, we had yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me prepare to share. Ooh,
Prepare
bars.
to share bars.
Bars.
Who got bars?
All right. You are about to find out. Can y'all see my screen? I want to make sure it is playing. Sisters, y'all can see it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go.
From Groupon to global, she built an empire for wellness. Not only is she a self care strategist, she is that girl. Who are we talking about? From Memphis to the motherland, she didn't just visit, she was honored. A global ambassador in Ghana? Now that's legacy work. From coaching calls to CoverGirl, she mentors thousands and owns the magazine that celebrates them. Her empire, glossy and growing. From spa tables to spotlight stages, she didn't just do the work, she authored the blueprint. This is the sacred text of a self-made boss.
Hey, my Bcmc family. It's your girl, Candace Holyfield Parker, widely known as the Six Figure Spot Chick, your Presidential Lifetime Award recipient. And I'm super excited to be a part of the Black Candle Makers team, H-Town Showdown in September. If you are thinking about coming, this is your sign to not only meet me there, but beat me there. I'm not only bringing my 15 years of business expertise, I'm bringing you marketing, branding, business credit. Let's not forget product placement. And the best, but not the least, a mindset shift. I'm super excited to meet you ladies, to pour into you, and give you every single thing I got. I look forward to seeing you.
If you guessed Candace Holyfield, you were correct.
Pick your spot chick, the plug, the boss.
And she is bringing so much. She's going to be with us the whole weekend. We are so excited. So,
Yes.
keynote 1 has been released.
This is only the
Y'all
beginning. Like,
excited? Are y'all excited to even to be in the room with Candace? To even be able to say, I could have a conversation, I could ask questions, I could pick her brain a little bit, I could see, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes, yes. Six-figure spa chick. Six-figure spa chick, baby.
I told y'all we're not playing. We said the convention was going to be. If you thought Ohio was great,
And we've got more to release. Y'all gonna lose your minds. We got so many more.
listen,
That's so many more.
whew, child. Just this one right here is like. This is only the first one.
pick your nose.
I was gonna say that. Of course, I was gonna say that, but I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Yes, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. So again, yep, just like Sean said, she's also a judge on the pitch. Um, we will also have an amazing VIP experience with her. So that news is coming out soon. What she's offering is coming out soon. So yeah, this is one. This is just one of many. This is just one of many. Okay.
Your weekend, you're not
Now,
sleeping. So you sleep, rest on your way home
rest
because
on the plane.
you're not going to sleep this weekend. It's
On the
jam
plane.
packed.
Rest on the plane. You can
Right, right. Take the day
Sleep on the
off. You
plane
going
because
back
you will
home,
not be sleeping.
going to
It's
work.
about to be it's about to be on and popping. That's just one. That's just one.
Mm-hmm.
Can Metame come to the Zoom stage? We are ready for our take it over, Nikki. She gonna bring her in.
All right. So y'all know her as Tony Nicole or Me Time Coffee, but we call her Metame, coined by Chantel. Chantel called her Metame first, and the name just stuck. So she is Tony Metame to us. And Tony Nicole is a 19-year active duty service member, a IFBB pro. Y'all didn't know that she a bodybuilder, y'all. And the founder of Me Time Coffee. Her business journey began when she realized that staying busy and constantly chasing goals wasn't the same as truly taking care of herself. She was doing all of the things work, fitness, entrepreneurship, and she never really had time to pause or to rest or reset. Me Time Coffee was born out of her own need to slow down and create intentional moments of peace during the chaos. Now, her mission is to help other busy women do the same, starting with simple but powerful rituals. You need to pause, sip, and savor. And that's how she says it. There's a pause in between each word. Okay. And so she is going to have a code for you guys, a 50% off. BOGO 50. BOGO 50 is your code. BOGO 50 on all coffee and mocha bliss. I'm gonna get mine because I
I
got.
think it's buy one get 150. I think.
All right,
Right.
I'll let her tell it. So
Okay.
BOGO 50 on all coffee and the Mocha Bliss candle expires 420. Hey, 420, y'all. Um, 8 p.m. East, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. Everyone who orders tonight will get a 4-ounce sample of the new spring candles, not even launched yet. And again, if you are interested in being featured in our live segment, please make sure that you complete the link in the chat for our live sales. Hey, Metame.
Hey, y'all. Hey,
Hey.
how is everyone?
We are good. We're gonna go ahead and spotlight you so you can.
Oh, oh, I'm a big.
Strong coffee.
I got my coffee too. I'm actually testing out the new decaf, and it is top tier. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. So how do we start? Like I just forgot how we start. I don't know.
Not nervous. Tell us about yourself.
Okay, well, my name is Tony Nicole. I am the founder and owner of Me Time Coffee, where we teach or help or empower busy entrepreneurial women like most of you on here to turn your daily coffee breaks into self-care moments.
Nice. Now, what made you decide to create a brand just wrapped around coffee?
Years and years of chaos in my life. So I think you already stated in the beginning, I was trying to turn the YouTube down as well. But 19 years in the military, 6 years as a professional bodybuilder. I am a busy lady. I love being busy. I really do. But I don't think there's anything wrong with being busy, but I think there is something wrong with when you're busy not taking time out for yourself. And I think we all think of, self-care as getting our nails done, getting our hair done, or waiting for a day off to go to the spa. So over time, what was happening was I was constantly pouring more or putting more stuff on my plate and doing more things. And then I ended up getting some hair breakage that eventually turned into a bald spot. And then over time, as I met with a neurochiropractor, actually was the one that helped me out, and looked up some things on my own. I realized it was stress-induced alopecia. So over the course of like 5 years, that same spot fell out, grew back, fell out, grew back. And in my mind, I was not stressed because I imagine someone being stressed as someone sitting in a corner and not being able to cope with life and not being able to function. So I talked to Bay, and she was like, girl, you do be doing a lot. And I'm like, but I'm not stressed. So talking with the neurochiropractor, she was just explaining like, you could be busy and functioning and thriving, but still you have stressors because you still have a lot of things going on. So if you don't take time to relax your nervous system, if you're always going, always up here at a high, and you don't just take time to rest and not going to sleep, because going to sleep is different, like actually just resting your mind, those stressors can impact you physically, or your health, and they show up in different ways. And for me, it was alopecia, and I love my hair. So I was like, you only got to tell me something once. And I'm like, okay, let me go fix it. But how I thought of fixing it, I was like, oh, I'm never going to let work impact me ever again. So I'm going to go to work and do my thing. And then I'm going to go on vacations. So I went from one end of the spectrum to the other. 2023, I took 65 flights. I would go to work and be at work till like 2:30 in the morning on a Saturday, catch a flight at 5 a.m., go on a weekender, fly back Sunday night or even early Monday morning and go straight to work, and then go back and do it, keep doing that. So in my mind, I was taking self-care, but I still was not relaxing my body. So I'm like, okay, this is not working because now I'm just burnt out. I'm having fun, but I'm still burnt out. I'm exhausted. So I wanted to see how I could incorporate something every day that wasn't just waiting for, work for the government. So, we get them 3-day weekends when it's a holiday. And I thought about the things that I really love to do. And when I travel, I always go to a museum and I always go to a local coffee shop. And I love the smell. It's very relaxing to me. Coffee has never been a fuel caffeine type of thing to me. It's just, I grew up with my grandmother, so I love soups, I love warm beverages, and I love the taste of coffee. I had my first cup of coffee when I was 5. My grandfather gave it to me. It was black, and I love a black cup of coffee. So over time, I was like, man, this is a cool thing. Like, why don't I just incorporate this in the morning time instead of making my coffee and running out of the door, which for me, I used to really make my coffee and actually take it to work because I love to enjoy it. So I'm like, I can get up a few minutes earlier and just take the time out with something I really love to do, which is make my coffee, sit down, relax, and not do anything. Because I think that's the culprit sometimes when we say, oh, I'm relaxing. And then we start planning the day, we start journaling, which nothing wrong with that because I still do my prayers and my journaling in the morning. But after I actually sit down, pause, sip, and savor and reconnect with myself, because how many times do we have our coffee and you can't remember what it tastes like? How many times do we do things and we can't remember what it was because we haven't enjoyed it? So I wanted to do it daily without having to go somewhere, because that's not realistic when you are busy working a 9 to 5, building a business, trying to get this millionaire status. So I wanted it to be something that I could do, and everyone could do where they are.
I love that. And tell us we're going to talk about one more thing before you go on ahead and sell all your amazing candles, but talk about your me time mornings.
Okay, so my me time mornings. So me time mornings, I do them every morning, but the ones that I do live on Instagram, I do them every Monday. I call it Me Time Mornings on Mondays. And what that is for now, what we're doing is I started with 15 seconds because and this was like 2 months ago, right? And this was 15 seconds. I don't know. I think I just started it as a reel, and someone commented and was like, oh my God, did I miss this? And I'm like, oh, well, it was a reel, but I guess I can do this every morning or every Monday. So the idea was 5, 10, 15 minutes. It's trying to build up to that as your morning routine. But I do live, and what we've been doing every Monday is adding 15 seconds onto that. So right now, I think this coming up Monday, I want to say we're at 3 minutes and 30 seconds, because sometimes when you're wanting someone to incorporate something in their life, the first answer is, I don't have time. And I get it. So instead of saying, it's easy to say, you got time, you got to make it. But how can I show you how to make it? So if we start with 15 seconds on that Monday, and then you practice that all the way through that week, it's going to get easier because you're building the habit. So then the next Monday, we're at 30 seconds, and now we'll be at 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And people can see, even if you're not up, it's every Monday at 6:30, but even if you're not up Eastern Standard Time, you can go back and catch the replay. But it's so you can see, one, it is simple for you to incorporate into your routine, but two, remember how you feel and how you go to work that day, or how you handle, whether it's with the kids or the spouse or your work or your entrepreneurship. Remember how you feel when you wake up and start your morning, not alarm clock goes off, jump out the bed, go get my coffee, put it in the thing, go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, go to the shower. And all of this comes to me like that because that was me running out of the house, going to do the things. And you're just like 15 million things before 8 a.m., but you can't recall any of those. So I've noticed when I started doing that stuff in the morning, and again, 5, 10, 15 minutes build up. So for me, my morning is getting up, coming to the couch, or my little corner with my big comfy. And that's part of the step, is making you a corner. I come to the couch, I do a 5-minute meditation, and then I chill with myself. Well, sorry, chill with myself, 5-minute meditation. And then I do a journal prompt that I have for the journal book that I have, and then a prayer. And that's my morning. And it starts my morning the same way as any, because I think sometimes we say don't have time, but how long did you spend in the bed scrolling on the phone? That was probably 15 minutes. And we don't understand how that light does to our eyes, and how that craziness of scrolling through the phone first thing in the morning kills our nervous system. And now we're at the height. We woke up 5 minutes ago and we already mad because of something we saw on the news on social media. Don't have nothing to do with us. So it's like how you start that day, it really helps you throughout the rest of the day. And my goal is to eventually go into how to incorporate that at work, how to take time from your desk and take 5 minutes, and then take that time before you go to bed, because sometimes we struggle with sleeping because we're working or busy or whatever all the way up until social media the moment we go to bed. But we need to disconnect. We need to reconnect with ourselves in the morning and disconnect with the world in the evening. And it's something you can do at home. And I'm not anti-spa days, but if we only wait to a spa day, we will never have time for ourselves, because they don't come every day.
Yes, I love that. Love that. Love it, love it, love it.
That is good, especially with the phone thing, because I get on
Yep,
now
that's
because
me.
we have our thing. Have our thing going on. Metame's trying to get us right. And so
Mhm.
I'm like, I can't talk to y'all. 10 o'clock. I'm like, I can't talk to y'all no more. They're like, Nikki, we talking about blah, blah, blah. I gotta go. You got 3 minutes to talk to me, and I gotta put my phone away.
Yeah, and the thing is like, what I love about this is, this brand is my life. Like, I understand it, because I would be on my phone at night and I'm like, oh, okay, it's time for me to go to bed. Let me look at one more thing. And 2 hours later, I have dropped my phone because I fell asleep and woke up and still kept scrolling. I'm like, are you insane? What is wrong with you? Put it down and just go to sleep. Knowing I'm going to wake up mad in the morning because I still have to get up and go to work. And now I went to bed late, and now I'm mad because I still got to wake up at the same time. And now I'm mad going to work. And it just says that you are in control of that space more than you think you are. And what I have noticed with just incorporating this, because this is new for me too. What I've noticed incorporating this into my own life is, when I go to work in the morning now, it's kind of like, I don't really care what's going on. Like, nobody can do anything, because like, I'm so happy. If you notice, when I get on lives in the morning, I am so happy, but it's because I've been doing my time in the morning with myself. It's not because like everything is always peachy, but it's spending that time with not doing. And I think it's kind of like lowering our nervous system, and not always in fight or flight mode, and not always reacting to something. It's like, I actually have the time to move at my own pace and think.
I love that. I love that. And so start showing us your candles and how they connect with this bringing yourself to your me time moments.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Number one is
what do you have?
what do we have?
Probably the coffee you have first.
Yeah, I think it's Cupid's Brew.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got my notes, y'all, because I got my notes and I'm be smelling it because I'm a right here, right now kind of person.
Mhm.
So yeah, so the coffee thing came up. We already saw, or you already heard how the coffee, came into play and me time coffee, and then the asset with the candles. I'll talk about that later. Is a full experience, because some people do look at you crazy, like really coffee for self-care. That's crazy. Well, you want to give that full experience, so that's how the coffee scented candles. That was actually an afterthought when I was starting the business. But Cupid's Brew, okay. Cupid's Brew. First of all, this is how the coffee looks.
Mhm.
So designed by me, until I, elevate my design and get some more thoughts on it. Um, but Cupid's Brew is a play on a chocolate turtle. So what this reminds me of, and I might rename this coffee because Cupid's Brew is only supposed to be a Valentine's Day launch, and it was a crowd favorite, and they did not want me to take it off. So I kept it, but Cupid's Brew reminds me of my grandma. Reason being is because growing up, and I don't know if y'all had the same grandmas, but growing up, I remember going to the mall with my grandma and going to that little chocolate store where you buy like the little pieces of chocolate, and she would always get the turtle. And I'm not a huge chocolate fan, but I like caramel. So she would get that chocolate turtle. It looks like a little turtle, has the chocolate on top of it with the caramel and the little pecan sticking out. This is exactly what this smells and tastes like.
Ooh, I love turtles.
Yes. And so I think
Me
sometimes too,
too.
when you hear chocolate coffee, you automatically think of like a chocolate sauce. It's still coffee. It's not thick or anything, but oh, baby Jesus.
Look at she's
The notes, as soon as you smell it, it is chocolate coffee forward. So you get 50-50 chocolate and coffee. But then that pecan comes in and it almost throws you a little bit because you're like, is this pecan pie? Okay, no, it's not. And then the tasting notes is you hit that hint of caramel that'll be on your lips afterward.
Mm.
So that is what Cupid's Brew is.
coffee.
Come on.
Hey.
Is it a dark roast, a medium roast,
So
a
it's a
light
medium roast.
roast?
Most flavored coffee is medium roast.
Okay.
And typically because when you roast it when you start roasting and getting into the longer the roast, the bolder the flavor. It's kind of hard to flavor coffee in a bold roast, a dark roast. And then the lighter, it still has that citrusy kind of feel to it. So most flavored coffee will always be your medium roast coffee.
Okay, come on, coffee connoisseur.
And to let you all know, this is specialty grade coffee, which means that it is ethically sourced, which means that when it is planted, grown, there are no toxins, no chemicals. Specialty grade coffee actually has antioxidants in it. So you should not get any bubble guts. You should not get any headaches coming down from it. From the caffeine, if you are happen to be caffeine sensitive. So it's a very high grade of coffee. So there's a huge difference. I got a reel on that. Go check it out on Instagram, MeTimeCoffee_co. But it talks about the difference between specialty grade coffee and premium coffee. Premium sounds like the bourgeois, but it's not. It's your average coffee. Specialty grade coffee is a little bit more expensive, but it's because of how it's sourced, and how it's grown, how it's produced.
And yours is freshly made, right?
Yes, and the coffee that I'm smelling and everything, this is my coffee. When you order the coffee, it is roasted that day. So depending on what time
Oh.
you order it, it is roasted and packed between 1 to 2 days from when you put your credit card in and press submit. And then it's about 5 days of shipping. So by the time it gets to you, it's 7 days, which is peak freshness for coffee. And then it only gets better every day after that. So it's not sitting in the warehouse. It's not sitting on the grocery store shelves. It is literally whole bean. When you order it, it's roasted, they package, label it, and then they ship it out to you fresh.
So, what do you suggest for someone like me that does not know how to make coffee with those grinds? I have to either have a machine or instant coffee.
So if you're using, let me see, I have these over here. So I bought some so I can send them out, send them out to some purchasers that if they request it or let me know. But so say you have if you have a K cup, like a lot of people have Keurigs. if you have Keurigs, you just can buy one of these, and this only should hold about 2 ounces of coffee. Not me not knowing how to open it. My coffee maker don't do this.
Ooh.
So who are you doing this for?
I don't have it.
So
No, because I don't use
my
Keurig.
coffee maker has just a thing where I just brew coffee, so it has grounds in there. But my coffee maker has this already, but you can make K-cups.
Okay.
And then this is what it would look like. So you would pack, for this is already measured. It's actually measured to the same line. I measure to here. It's measured to the same line. It's about two scoops of coffee. I have my little scooper. So about 2 scoops of coffee is what you would need to make your coffee.
For like how many ounces? Like for
how many ounces is that? Hold on now. You caught me off guard now. Look, but I'm quick with my research.
Basie says my mommy has the K cup. Antoinette said medium roast.
Yeah, I don't use the Keurig. I use the other machine. I have the Nespresso.
An espresso maker. Yeah, so Basie's mom has the K cup, but she has a Keurig.
Oh, okay.
So the ratio for drip coffee is 1 to 16 of coffee to water ratio. Let me get a regular measurement for.
Well, you can get it later.
What does that mean?
Yeah, I know. You can.
I'll put it in the chat. All right, so it's 2 tablespoons.
She acting like Chantel with them drips.
2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons. I knew it wasn't 2 ounces because my sample packs come in 2 ounces. It's 2 tablespoons of coffee.
Okay.
Per cup.
Per cup.
Per cup.
Okay.
You're making 1 cup of coffee, you'll do about 8 ounces, 8 to 10 ounces of water and 2 tablespoons. And I know a lot of people are like, so this is a 12-ounce bag of coffee. So we can just start here with these prices before we even get into the flavors. I like to come with the prices because y'all got questions, I got answers. And
come on.
So this is a 12-ounce bag of coffee. All my coffee is that I have on my website is 12-ounce bags. 12-ounce bag of coffee makes anywhere between 17 and 24 cups of coffee, depending on how, you put it in there. Just because you put more coffee grinds in there, though, it don't mean that's going to make your coffee stronger. You are literally wasting coffee grinds. So don't do that. But the coffee on my website, let's get into the prices because this is my favorite subject. The coffee on the website is $23.99 for a 12-ounce bag. So here we go, right? I go to the grocery store and get a $5 bag of coffee. It's going to taste like a $5 bag of coffee, and it's been sitting on the grocery store shelf for 30 days. But let's break it all the way down. $23.99 may seem like a lot for a small bag of coffee, right? 12 ounces, but it makes 20 cups. So 20 cups of coffee at $23.99 is $1.19 per cup. So $1.19 a day if you're a single cup coffee drinker a day. Those other people that should not be named, they cost about $5 to $7 every time you go there before work. And that's 5 times during the week. So $5 on the low end times 5, that's $25 a week on coffee when this will last you 3 weeks at $23.99. So when we see stuff at the grocery store, we see stuff somewhere else and we like $6, $8, $10, that's too much.
You better convert them numbers.
Yes, but you're paying $25 a week just by buying it. Even if you only bought 2 cups, you're still paying $10 a week versus this will last you for 3 weeks. Oh, and I have subscriptions, by the way. If you get a subscription, you get a discount. It's $19.99 a bag. You can change your.
So Tony, do you have like a sampler? Like if I wanted to sample each of your coffees to see which one best suits my taste, have?
Stay tuned. I'm getting samplers together. I literally
Okay.
Yes, I'm gonna have. You know what made me think about it is when you did the unboxing for the perfume oils.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh, I could do that.
Because then people can sample and they could be like, "Ooh, this is the one I want."
Yeah,
love it.
Stay
Okay.
tuned. But if you need any recommendations, please let me know. Okay, Jules, what are we moving on to now?
Right. Next is, and wait, with the
Yes.
coffee, does that include the buy one, get one? Is that a part
Yes.
of
Oh,
the,
I'm
okay,
sorry. I
tell us
forgot.
about the
Yes, it's
yeah.
already live on the website. So
Okay.
for the deals today, all coffee, all candles, and my bundles are buy one, get one 50% off. And for price reference, because you know I like to break it down for the ladies, because I know we be counting our coins. My bundles, they are one coffee of choice and one candle of choice. They're $54.99 on my website. If you actually add the $23.99 bag of coffee and the candle, it actually costs $63.99, but they're already pre-discounted because that's the point of a bundle, right? So they're $54.99 on the website. So they're buy one, get one 50% off as well, which I think brings the total to $86 for 2 bags of coffee and 2 candles.
Nice. Okay.
So, and then all
All
so
right.
if you buy 4 bags of coffee, buy one, get one on each. It's no limit. It's no limit. Well, the
Okay.
limit is only it expires on Monday, 4/20 at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard.
Come on, 420.
Or
All
20
right.
that Sunday.
What's
All
that?
right.
Or 20 is Sunday.
Oh, Sunday, my bad.
Oh, it's 420. Okay,
On
Sunday.
on Jesus Day. Yes, it is.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
that's the wrong day to be 420.
At Easter.
But okay. All right. Next we have hazelnut bliss. And I
Okay.
love me the smell of some hazelnut.
Yeah, so Hazelnut Bliss was my first, it was one of the 2 first drops that I made when I started. Oh, this is not even open. When I started it. But Hazelnut Bliss, let me tell y'all. Hazelnut Bliss is a combination of a French vanilla and hazelnut coffee together. I didn't want it too hazelnut forward, but this coffee tastes so good by itself. This one and Cupid's Brew, because they're flavored coffee, they taste so good. And that was my whole goal with specialty grade coffee. If you don't want to add any creamer or you're trying to cut back, this is the coffee. These flavored coffees are the coffee for you. So it's rich roasted hazelnut combined with the creamy vanilla sweetness. And it is just the right balance. It is literally a 50-50 balance of the indulgence and the nuttiness, the indulgence of the vanilla and the nuttiness of the hazelnut. It is amazing. Oh, this coffee smells so good, y'all. I should have sent y'all some so y'all can be smelling it with me.
Well, I've been waiting on mine.
I
What
got
do
you.
I have?
I have so many packages to send out. Wait, do we have any questions? Does anybody ask any questions?
Let's see. No questions in the chat, just comments. I may need that hazelnut. That's my creamer. I brewed mine twice. Yeah. So just the yeah, that's it.
And
So
Tasha
that
K said
one,
she needs the strong coffee because the woman she lives with, Tasha K, she needs strong coffee.
we
Strong.
You
get it
not
there. We get it there.
Tasha,
We
you're
get
not
it
gonna come for my sister.
there. We getting it. We getting
Yeah,
it.
I like strong coffee too. So that's why I was like, is it medium roasted or because I like my coffee
So here's
super
the
strong.
thing.
Tell them
Okay,
to debunk that myth.
I have a question for everyone that says they like strong coffee because
Don't come for us, Tony.
I'm come for y'all. But it's because I'm not coming for y'all because it's wrong. I just want to understand when you say strong, right? Because
Mhm.
at the end of the day, all coffee is highly caffeinated. It's coffee. It's heavily caffeinated. But
Right.
do you want a strong, not strong, and that's the thing. Strong's not the word. Do you want a bold flavor? Because a dark roast coffee is not stronger than a medium or a light roast coffee.
And I do know that. Now I
Yeah.
don't like light. I
Okay, I
don't
don't
like
either. I'm
light.
not a light roast coffee drinker. I'm not
But
a
I
blonde.
have noticed that some mediums taste bolder than some of the dark. So when I say strong, I want something that's gonna like,
Punch you in the face.
whew, yes.
Okay, let's scooch on over here to my 2 espresso blends. So my 2 espresso blends that I have are Morning Glow and Unplugged.
Okay, unplugged is next on your list. So that's what
So
I like. Dark and bold, like me.
Unplugged is a pop you in the throat. That's what I call it. It is a pop you in the throat coffee. It is a bold roast. That open this on the side. Mm. Ooh, smells so good. It's a bold roast coffee It has notes of dark chocolate and a hint of cinnamon.
Now, is it bitter because of the dark
No,
chocolate? Okay.
no, no,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
It's not bitter. When I say hints, I mean smell-wise. What you'll taste in the flavor is probably like a really good cup of coffee with a hint of cinnamon. You won't
Gotcha.
get too heavy on the chocolate notes, but on the smell notes or the chocolate notes and tasting, on the smell notes, you will get that immediate, bold, like, I feel like I just woke up right now.
That's me. That's what I
Oh, you
need.
will love
I have
Unplugged.
that one. That's the one I have, right? Yes.
Yes.
And it's good?
It's
It's good.
Okay,
And
that's what
I was on one morning, I was amped up on.
it's good.
Remember, I
That's-
told you I was on Metamine coffee?
yeah, that's what I need. I need
Yeah,
that
so
amped up.
Unplugged is your girl. If you want a bold tasting coffee,
Mm,
Unplugged is your girl. And it's an espresso blend. So
that's my girl.
that's
Dark
your
and
girl
bold.
right.
That's my
And then
twin.
for I love the stronger caffeine or the more caffeine, but the lighter taste.
Morning glow.
Morning Glow. These are for
Mhm.
the light taste, the blonde rose. It's a sweet blonde rose, so it has a light citrus taste, but not like orangey, just a light citrus taste because it's just
Mhm.
a blonde rose. And then it leaves like that hint of caramel on your lips. So if you
There's
love,
a question for you, Tony.
yes,
Will it give me the shakes if I don't drink dark roast?
no, 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 no,
No.
no,
Okay. Okay.
no, 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 no. Coffee.
Okay.
Okay, so coffee shouldn't. Look, coffee shouldn't give you the shakes now.
You sound like something else.
Now, if coffee give you the
There's
shakes,
something
now
else in there. It's something
you might want a
missing
new
out of
you might want to cut back on the coffee. No, I actually thought about my roaster. We were talking. They do have a extra calf coffee, but I'm like, I don't want to promote that.
the-
I want to promote that. Yes, no, it
So
will.
if coffee gives you the shakes, there's something else going on.
Yeah, it may be. You may be caffeine sensitive, so you know what? I'm gonna just slide this on in here right now. This is my new drop. I haven't put it on my website yet, but
Come on, drop.
it will be available. This is Exhale.
Oh.
This is my new decaf.
Mm.
I'm
Oh
drinking that
no.
right now.
I don't like
So,
decaf. It don't have no caffeine in it.
but so you don't like the taste of coffee? Don't get me now. Don't get me started. So you're
I was
like,
gonna say she about to get you. Listen,
so here's the thing about decaf. I'm gonna tell you about. Do you see this little blue label? Why? Wait. Here it is. That blue label. Why it's important. And I'm gonna do this real quick because this is a ringer. This is a drop we putting in there. It wasn't on the paper. So Exhale is a decaf, and the reason why people drink decaf is one, because they love the taste of coffee. Me, if I'm on my second cup of coffee, I will get a decaf. If you see me saying this is my second cup of coffee, it's either half decaf or it's decaf. I love the taste of coffee no matter what. But I think the reason why people don't like decaf, or some people, if you have half, some people just think decaf is stupid. Like, why would I want a decaf coffee? Because I like the taste of coffee. But a lot of reasons why the people don't like the taste of decaf is because they say decaf tastes different. It shouldn't. But the reason why a lot of decafs, especially store-bought, taste different is because of the processing. So all coffee comes caffeinated. There's no such thing as a decaffeinated bean. All coffee comes caffeinated. And in order to make it
Oh.
decaf, in order to make it decaf, you have to soak it. Most companies, we live in America, so everything, they want it fast so they can make more money. So they tend to soak it in chemicals in order to get the
Oh.
decaf out faster. Now, here's the thing. It gets steamed, but just like your pores, when it's steamed, it's open. So those chemicals are going to get inside the coffee bean. Now, are those chemicals, quote unquote, FDA approved? Of course they are, but so is bleach. So if it soaks into the chemical, and I'm very big on words because you'd be like, it's FDA approved, and so is bleach, and so is Lysol. So when you're soaking these beans into that carbon dioxide and it's getting that gas, it's getting into the coffee beans, it's hard to extract that flavor out of there. So when you don't like the taste of a decaf, typically it's because of that. You're tasting the chemicals that are residual in the coffee.
I am loving this education I'm getting today. I mean, what?
So if you see this blue label, wait, it's reverse. If you see this blue label, it's called Swiss water processing. That means that the decaf has only been the coffee beans have only been soaked with purified water. It takes longer. That's why it costs more. It tastes longer, but your coffee will taste exactly like coffee. So this decaf is actually, if I remember correctly, I've tested 2 decafs. So let me make sure I'm talking about the right one. I think this decaf is a Peruvian espresso decaf. So it's still still a single origin coffee bean from that place, but it's just soaked. So there's no such thing as a decaf coffee bean. It's all
So that is going to be a part of the sampler too. Okay. Okay.
yes.
Because I'll
Yes.
try it. And we
Yes.
have a question. Do you do whole beans?
So the only thing I have on my website right now that's whole beans is the Morning Glow. But I did have a consideration. I mean, because it doesn't do me any extra work other than typing it out. Of all the coffee comes in whole bean. I just don't have it on my website as whole bean. So I'm thinking about going ahead and just putting it on the website where you can purchase whole bean or drip coffee. If it's I'm here for the customer. So if it's something that every one of these, except for the first 2 that I launched, these are all because customers have asked.
So all your coffee is whole bean. You have to grind them?
No. My Morning Glow comes whole bean and drip. All the coffee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I
Okay.
can they all can be, you can purchase them all whole bean. I just didn't have the option on the website for everything.
And then another question. Do you have any new flavors coming in the summer?
So I have one I'm testing right now. It's actually it's going to be a part of Nikki's brand. She don't know it yet. So I'm testing one right now. It is a Guatemalan coffee aged in a whiskey barrel.
Oh,
And I'm testing it right now.
and I will be your tester if you need to send me a little
too.
bit of, because I
I
love
got
me some
those.
whiskey.
It smells amazing. The smell, oh my God, it's so
What
Oh
smoky.
my
day?
God. I can imagine.
It's so
Yeah.
smoky, beautiful.
Yeah, these questions are rolling in.
And I'm
Okay.
thinking about coming out with the cold brew.
Okay, that was the question. Someone said, "Will you be bring?" This is Yaz. Will you be bringing a cold brew to us soon? Another question. What do you recommend for storage of coffee? Fridge or no?
Do not put your coffee in the refrigerator. I
Okay.
don't know where that came from and how it started. Do not put your coffee in the refrigerator. There's
Really?
no need for it at all. So I have these little, because I drink my coffee, I drink a cup a day. I just keep them in the bags. But
I
if
put
you
mine in the
don't
fridge.
go through your coffee like so this is supposed to last for 3 weeks, so it lasts me 3 weeks. I recommend one of these kind of containers. Do I have coffee in here? Okay, I don't. So one of these vacuum seal containers. This particular one has a date marker on it, so you can just spin it when you put the coffee in there, and then it'll preserve it for you. But do not put your coffee in the refrigerator or the freezer. It's
So
just
coffee does expire.
coffee does expire, but
Okay.
expire is like, okay, so this is the thing about coffee. Think about it like medication. Um, you keep your medication past the expiration date. I don't think it's a matter of it's expiring and going bad, but the effectiveness and the flavor will continue to fade away over time. But when I say over time, I mean like 3 months. But if you are not a heavy on the coffee drinking, definitely put it inside one of the containers. So that's what I would relate it to, like your Tylenol. Your Tylenol, unless it's like 10 years old, you probably still use it, but the effectiveness can wear off. Same thing with detergent and things like that. It has expiration date because of the effectiveness, not necessarily because it went bad. We good?
Yes. Christina wants to know, are you still testing tea?
I do. I have all of my tea. I have all my tea on the table right there. It's already packaged. I just have to get to the post office. So that is something I'll be doing this weekend. And who is that?
Christina from Blossom Blue Candles.
Okay. Can send me a DM, please? Because I do have some extra.
Oh, okay. Come
Because
on.
I'm very, so I made my tea list, but I'm very particular because I want genuine feedback, about the tea. My tea is not going to launch until the fall. I did want to launch it sooner, but I really want to get good feedback about the tea, because I'm only going to probably launch about 2. So I want to make sure, and my tea is all centered around women's wellness. So it's an immunity one, there's a sleep one, a gut health one. Everything is to still be centered around me time. And there's also a coffee tea as well that exists.
Come on, coffee tea.
Yes.
Well, you have people waiting for the tea. Miss Tracy says she's waiting for it.
She's on
Yes.
my list.
So if you answered the question about the cold brew, she's thinking about it. But
Thinking about it for the summer. Yes. I
all
think
right.
only coffee. Oh, the only 2 coffees that I didn't talk about were Vanilla Daydream. So the Vanilla Daydream is a French vanilla coffee. It gives that French vanilla ice cream kind of taste. I will tell you, roast wise, it has a stronger flavor. It actually does have a little bit stronger flavor than the other flavor coffees. And then my last coffee that I have on my website, it's called the Perfect Brew. And this coffee is a house blend coffee from Central America. So it's a really good cup of coffee. That's why I called it the perfect brew. But it's just for the ladies that don't like flavored coffee. There's a lot of people that just don't like flavored coffee. So it's a house blend from Central America. It tastes really, really good. Nice flavor. It's a medium dark. So it's not too punchy in the face, but it's also not a light
Not
roast.
too punch you in the face.
Yeah.
All right. So one last time for the people that want the strong coffee, just show that one more time.
Yes. So the boldest coffee that I have is the Unplugged. That's my darkest roast coffee. If you do like decaf, Exhale is actually a dark roast decaf. It's a dark roast espresso. And then if you like a light roast but more caffeine, and then that would be your Morning Glow. So this is a blonde roast, a sweet blonde roast espresso.
Got you. And the tea you said should be around in the fall.
The fall, yes.
Okay, so you have some orders that should be coming in soon for the tea. They waiting for it.
Yes.
All right. What are
Let's
we doing next?
Candles. Candles. Okay, so I have 2 candles on my website right now, and then I am still in the well, I'm not in the process of testing, because if you order tonight, you will get a sample of my new candle that was supposed to come out in the spring, but it's still spring. We still doing what we do. And it is going to be, hold on. I changed the name of it. So you guys are the first ones hearing the name. Oh, yes, I'm excited.
We love this. We saw the first drop. We loving it.
So I'm going to start with the new drop that's not out yet. But if you order tonight, you will get a sample of it. So it is a matcha berry morning. It is a whipped matcha iced kind of tea situation with a hint of strawberry and a vanilla cream. The base is actually a soft musk. So it's a little sweet, and a little berry, but it's almost a hint of floral, but fruity. So it's basically a play on I know, it's a lot going on. It's basically a play on a iced matcha green tea with a strawberry swirl and a whipped cream. And it smells amazing.
That sounds amazing. And so what size is it going to be at the sample?
So what's that? The sample will be 4 ounces. So it'll come in these little babies right here. It'll be these 4 ounces. So that's what the sample will come in if you order tonight. So you'll be the first one, you're the first one to hear about this, and you'll be the first one to actually get one.
Nice.
So the 2 candles that I have that are on the website are my signature candle, which is the Perfect Cup. And the gist with that candle, that was actually going to be the only candle that I was going to ever sell. But the gist of that candle is I wanted to pair the ambiance with candles, or the ambiance of candles with the coffee. And anytime I smelled a coffee scented candle, it was just overly sweet. It was giving latte vibes, and I'm not a latte girl. I wanted it to be very espresso forward with a hint of cream and sugar. So that's my idea, even though I don't put sugar in my coffee, that's my idea of what a perfect cup of coffee is. It's a bold black cup of coffee with a hint of cream and sugar. So that's what I was kind of going with for the perfect cup.
Now, does that punch you in the face?
It doesn't punch you in the face, but it makes you feel like you just walked into a cozy coffee shop and you just want to get on one of those like nice brown leather chairs with a nice sweater and just wrap yourself up in it and just embrace the ambiance of those coffee beans getting roasted.
Come
Okay.
on, come on,
You
come
better
on,
tell a story,
description.
right?
So the notes of the perfect cup would be a bold espresso forward with I say like a caramelized sugar and almost a hint of a hazelnut. What you think, Miss Chantel?
Oh, that's a good spot. But it's a very it's a very, to me it's like you said, it gives you those cozy vibes in a coffee shop, and it's you smell the morning perfect cup, right?
Perfect cup, uh-huh.
It does, and the scent is very creamy. It has like a creaminess to it that I really like, and I burn mine all day today.
Let's talk about these. Let's talk about these tops. Come on, that coconut apricot wax.
Yes, yes, very nice tops,
Ooh,
and a
that's
clean burn,
silky.
very clean burn, very clean burn.
Okay. All right, so that's the perfect cup. And then the other candle that I have on my website is the Mocha Berry Bliss. So the Mocha Berry Bliss is a Turkish mocha coffee with a hint of strawberries and cream. It's not too sweet, but it's also not too bold forward on an espresso. It has that chocolate note in it. And these come in the sandstone vessel, but it also comes with a little pink glitter for the fanciness. Just a little, because we ain't clogging no wicks over here. It's just a little sprinkle, a little salt bay. And that's the one that you have, right, Nikki?
Yep, that's the one I have. And
So-
I just lit it because it has an amazing cold throw. So you walk by it and you're like, did I leave my coffee up here?
Yes. So the Mocha Berry Bliss, I would say it gives you the vibe of having like a nice, maybe like a nice piece of toast with some jam and then drinking your coffee. And I love, like when I make my breakfast, I love saving my English muffin until the end because I like having my bread with my coffee. It just gives me that whole vibe together. So that's like the kind of vibe that I feel with the Mocha Berry Bliss.
You all about these vibes. I'm loving it.
Yes.
And everything. I love it.
There is a question. Rodney Bennett says, so if I need all of the caffeine, I need the morning glow.
Yeah.
Okay.
All of the caffeine.
All of the
And
caffeine.
and then yes, can you explain the psychology of smelling coffee? Is it a mood booster?
It is. So, that's why I also love the coffee scented candle. So my wife does not drink coffee, but she loves making my coffee, or at least she makes it all the time. But she loves making my coffee and she loves the candles because she loves the smell of coffee. So yes, the smell of coffee is a natural mood booster. It increases serotonin to the brain. It gives you that warm, cozy feeling. And that's why you get that when you walk in a coffee shop, even if you don't like the taste of coffee or you're just not a coffee drinker. So it is a very, and that's kind of like my rebuttal, I would say, if I was to have a rebuttal of like coffee and self-care, that's so awkward. Like on all senses, coffee hits as a self-care.
Mm-hmm.
The smell of it, mood boosting, but relaxing. It kind of gives you a cozy vibe. The taste of drinking something warm makes you feel all cozy, like holding that warm cup of coffee. It just kind of makes you melt in the chair. Even if you are an iced coffee lover, when you get that little cup and you shaking that ice around and you bopping around, you look so happy. Just that pairing, I think, of the vibe of physically, psychologically, emotionally, and then the flavor of it. You get
Mm-hmm.
all the fronts, whether you're drinking the coffee, whether you are smelling that coffee scented candle. So it definitely increases serotonin. It gives you that warm feeling. gives you that cozy vibe. So I think that's why the whole me time thing works, because it really does work.
Hmm. And I'm starting out, and I love Vietnamese coffee. I don't know why. I don't know what it
Because it's
is.
strong.
Yeah, I just, it's just,
I
I
do.
can drink it cold or hot. I just love a Vietnamese coffee.
It's good.
It
Yeah.
is good.
It is.
It's addictive, but it'll have you bouncing off the walls because
Oh
I.
yeah, that's some strong coffee. Yeah, that's definitely some strong.
All
Uh,
right. Any questions? This was great. And
thank
and you're right about the smell of coffee because at one time I never drank coffee, but then being in the office and you always smell it. That's what got me addicted to coffee because I'm like, oh my God, I love the smell of coffee.
Yes.
Then I just, it's hard to get off of coffee because one time I was like, I'm gonna turn into a tea drinker
Yeah.
because I don't want to drink coffee or whatever. And I found some tea that kind of was supposed to taste like coffee. I forgot what it was called, but it had something chica something in it.
Hmm.
It's some type of seed it had in it that made it, but it just was not coffee. So I had to go back to my coach, just was not doing the thing.
And that's so
Um,
in
mm,
that's oh sorry, I don't want to cut you off.
mm-mm.
So,
You
and
good.
that's the thing, to even add to Yaz's question, that is the beauty of coffee, because whether you're smelling it or drinking it, it actually is more mental than it is physical.
Hmm.
It doesn't actually have that much caffeine in it compared to an energy drink, or even if you get like the smaller energy drinks, like the skinny ones, those are the ones that are just your caffeine energy drinks. But those start out at about 200 milligrams of caffeine. A cup of coffee only has 95 milligrams of caffeine. So it's not about the caffeine. It's about the relationship that you've built with coffee. It's about the vibe that you get with it. So that is why a lot of people can have coffee and go to sleep. I mean, think about I'm
Like
gonna
Chantel. Chantel drinks coffee all day, every day.
yeah.
And I'm
At nine
like,
o'clock at night.
you can't, you gonna be up at night, but she be going to sleep.
So, and then just to compare that, a can of Coke has 34 milligrams of coffee, or sorry, caffeine. So if you drink 2 cans of Cokes a day, and then, oh, Jesus.
What is
Hey,
that?
Hey, sorry. If you're drinking 2 of those a day, you're hitting about 70 milligrams of caffeine versus the 1 cup of coffee where you're hitting 95. So that's why I say, it's a lot of it is in our head when it comes to like, oh, coffee keeps me up. It's probably if you had a cup of coffee and you had some Coke, and then you had Coke the drink, and then you had something, all of those things compiling onto each other. But yeah, coffee, it is fairly low in caffeine. Espresso is where you get and that's
Yeah.
espresso is unplugged and your morning glow. Those are espresso blends. That's where you get a little bit more. So I am an Americano kind of girl. Like if I go to a coffee shop, I want an Americano, give me a shot of espresso with water to make it last longer. I rarely order a cup of coffee at what do you call them? Not commercial coffee shops, but what do you call them? Franchise coffee shops, because their
Hmm.
coffee is burnt pretty much most of the time.
Oh,
It
not
doesn't
burnt.
taste so that's why I usually order an espresso. Because they have to actually make that versus a coffee that's sitting in that thing all day.
Hmm. Because I like Colombian coffee and Vietnamese coffee, and when I drink 2 cups of Vietnamese coffee, I'm so hyped up.
Yep. That Vietnamese coffee is good. I ain't gonna lie though. It is good.
And it is right. You're right. It's chicory. That's what was in that tea. Tasha
Hickory
K. You
bean.
are right. Chicory. Yeah. But it just didn't do. It didn't do what it needed to do, like coffee.
Okay, so Vietnamese coffee, 6-ounce cup has 130 milligrams of caffeine. So it is stronger. Yeah.
That it is.
2 cups of that.
Did everyone know that coffee comes from a fruit called coffee cherry?
No.
It's not actually, it's a bean, but it's a bean from the fruit tree. It looks exactly like cherries, but it's a different type of taste. So it's a bean that comes out of the fruit. So if you've ever seen, have you ever walked into a coffee shop and be like, why they got cherries on the wall? Like pictures of cherries? Those are coffee cherries. That's where the
Ah,
coffee beans come from.
I've never seen cherries in the coffee
So
shop.
technically, if you drink coffee, you eat your fruit for the day. Don't quote me on that. I'm lying. That's not really true. But
Same thing, same thing.
yeah.
Tasha said Colombian and Ethiopian are her favorites. I love a good Colombian. I think I've had Ethiopian once.
So my roaster does have single origin coffee. Um, but I'm always iffy about putting them because a lot of people don't care for single origin coffee and it's
Mm-hmm.
expensive. So the price will
Mm-hmm.
Mm, got you. Got you. Ooh, we should try a coffee and cherry blend. You think that would smell good?
Coffee cherry blend candle.
Yeah, that would smell good. A good black cherry.
Mm,
That
Mm.
dark, expensive cherry that Jews
might
Mm.
be something I'll work on.
do old
I
fashioned.
do have
Mm-hmm.
a inkling of pairing this if this whiskey barrel coffee works. I have an inkling of
Mm.
pairing whiskey
I
with
can see that with coffee. That would be good.
yeah.
Yes, indeedy.
Okay, so let me make sure I give you guys the code.
The BCMC, we have it.
No. The code for the buy one get one. It's
Oh,
BOGO 50.
it's not BOGO 50?
Yeah, it's BOGO 50. Okay, perfect. I didn't know if we said that already.
Yeah, BOGO 50. So we put the website in the chat, BOGO 50. And I just put the code. Let me re-share. And share your website again, Tony.
www.shop, SHOP, metimecoffee.com. And let me see what I put this in for so I can give you guys the right ending date. Yep, so it ends 4:20 at 8 a.m.
So y'all don't have long. Get it now.
Well, Trina says she drink amaretto in her coffee. Come on,
Oh, I love me some amaretto. And
Trina.
Irish cream is good in your coffee too. Good
Mm.
Irish cream.
That's what
Yep.
you had, Chantel, right? Was it Irish cream? Is that what you were doing before?
No,
No? Italian cream.
Italian cream.
Okay.
Based
Oh, she got that from me.
I don't know what. She got that from me.
Look, Chantel might be a black coffee drinker some way she going.
right. I switched from that to oat milk creamer.
Oh,
So that makes
That
makes
sounds
it
nice.
together.
okay.
Yes.
And I
Nice.
like it. I like my coffee.
All right. We are getting ready to spin this wheel. So we appreciate you, Tony. This was
Yeah,
amazing.
thank everyone. I so appreciate this. This is my first live sale and I'm so excited.
You did
If anybody has
great.
any questions, please DM me about anything that they need suggestions on or whatever have you. I do not mind. Y'all know I be on Instagram on my lives and stuff. So anything that you want me to do a live on, a reel on, suggestions, comments, concerns, let me know.
I love the coffee facts. So that was great. Those were, yeah, great.
Definitely.
Okay.
And that
Thank
unplugged, if y'all need something to get you going, that unplugged is it. I'm telling you,
Unplugged
get
is
you that
good.
unplugged.
Jules, I'm gonna send your package out tomorrow because I know I'm late. I suppose I do it. I'm gonna send it out tomorrow.
thank y'all. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam E.
Thank you.
Y'all get those candles.
And your
All right.
coffee.
Yes. So we're gonna spin that wheel. We're gonna
Oh, talk about the okay. It's my this work.
prizes. Mm-hmm,
All
mm-hmm.
right. So we have the all up in your wax fragrance oil raffle. One lucky winner will receive a fragrance oil sampler pack. Yay! Second lucky winner will receive a BCMC Legacy T-shirt. I wasn't gonna pop my collar, but I don't have one on. Third lucky winner, last but not least, will receive an all up in your wax T-shirt. Now I can pop all up in the wax. So
And if you've already won any of those items, let us know, and we'll switch you out. We'll switch you out for something different shirt or something like that. All right, so I will share. Wait, is my name on the wheel? I don't know. Remember, I put in the chat that the raffle wheel ended. So the entries closed at 8:30. All right, so let me share my screen. Share. Okay. All right. So
Colors?
first lucky winner will receive a fragrance oil sampler pack. Got to be present to win.
Period.
Make sure that you're here. Miss Anita. Miss Anita still here?
Miss Anita, you in the building?
Let me know. If not, we'll go back and respin. Let me do the Legacy t-shirt. Please comment if you're still here. All right, Miss Teresa.
Miss Anita is here.
All right. Is Miss Teresa here? Let us know. And then last, our All Up in Your Wax shirt, BCMC shirt. Tracy.
And Bustelo. Yes, Cafe Bustelo is.
Make
It is.
sure, let us know if you're in the chat before I turn. Are they in the chat, sisters?
I don't see Teresa yet. Teresa, are
Okay.
you in here?
And Miss Tracy?
And Tracy, Miss Tracy, I think she just said something a little while ago.
I don't see Miss Tracy.
No, Miss Tracy, where you at, girl?
She might
Miss
have.
Teresa and Miss Tracy, come to the floor. There goes Tracy.
I think Teresa.
Okay. Tracy, you got all
It
up
was
in your
there.
wax. Now we're waiting on Miss Teresa.
She's there.
She's there. Okay. Everybody's there.
Everybody's a winner, chicken dinner.
Congrats, congrats, congrats. All right. So thank you all for sticking with us for all up in your wax. So again, keynote has been dropped. Start looking out for the next clues coming up for the next keynote and a couple more things that are happening that we're going to drop. So keep looking out for the clues, y'all. And we will talk to y'all later. Have a happy Easter weekend. Enjoy time with your family. Have a happy 420. All of that.